G'day everybody, thanks for tuning in. I know it's been a while since I did a last blog, but I have been busy. Not only am I trying to get the film Urinaid onto streaming websites, and if you're in Australia, we are on Stan, but also trying to write a book about the film, and it's kind of a journey on all the people I met, and there's a lot of stuff that didn't make it into the film, otherwise it would be, 3 or 4 hours long, if not longer. So I thought I'd put that into a book. But today, what I really want to talk about is some of the people I met along the way who are suffering from rheumatoid arthritis. Now, urine therapy is an incredible fix for for rheumatoid arthritis or arthritis in general. If you're already just starting at the arthritis stage, get in there now because it could prevent things coming worse. Now, in my film, I have one lady, Joy, who suffers from rheumatoid to the point that all her joints and her knuckles are inflamed and large and things like that. Now, her factor, which is when they do a blood test, the factor they measure of how severe rheumatoid arthritis is, hers was off the charts. So someone who's, high factors in the 120s, 200s and so forth, are really sort of unable to move, really. They're just wheelchair bound, and it's an excruciating pain. You got to remember that they're in constant pain. They can't move their joints. And it's not just in the hands, it can be in the back, it can be in the jaw, it can be in the knees, it can be everywhere. So that whole body ache under that constant nagging pain has a real toll on the body. And a lot of these people just think that there's no light at the end of the tunnel. And they try all these great fancy drugs that seem to do little as well, without any painkiller effect. Or you don't want to be drugged to the eyeballs either, you want to be a bit coherent. So Joy, who discovered urine therapy somewhat 20 odd plus years ago, started using urine therapy because she'd heard about it, for treating herself, not only for rheumatoid, but for a couple of other illnesses. But she noticed straight away that her hand became free, and then the pain disappeared. And that's a huge difference. Even though her factor is still quite high, and the doctors are pretty much scratching their head, they can't figure out why she's able to do Zumba classes or walk around without any pain, because she's still off the charts. But there you go. Urine therapy has helped her. What is urine therapy? If you're new to this, blog it. Lots of videos on here as well. So urine therapy is the people who use their own urine for curative aspects for health and healing. That's right. Drinking your own urine, as disgusting as that may sound, it is a lifesaver and it can change your life dramatically. Don't trust me, trust the people that I've interviewed and have a speak to them, because they're the ones who we can learn off from their experience. Now, the other day, I had a lady call me just randomly who had saw my film on Stan here in Australia, and she phoned me. I don't know how she got my number, but hey, cool. In virtual tears of saying, thank you so much for this film. I thought I was alone. I was suffering from rheumatoid arthritis to a point that it's unbearable. Heard about urine therapy, was doing urine therapy, and I am free of pain. And she thinks anyone else that's got rheumatoid arthritis and that she tells about urine therapy and they still don't do it must be bonkers, because she's like, why would you want to be in constant pain? Yes, the fear of drinking urine can sound off-putting, but I can pretty much say from these people, once they started, you will never look back. Guess what? Costs you nothing to try, and it will alleviate you of your pain, and it will give you so much freedom in life. She basically was on the phone, wanting Joy's number, so I've hooked them up together to share their stories and talk about, their endeavors and learn from each other with this therapy. Now, hopefully, when she comes down to Melbourne, I can get them both together and have a little video chat and talk about their experiences, so you can actually physically see these people. Because I know a lot of people criticize my videos and say, oh, it's all hearsay. Where are these people? Well, I've done a lot of work. I've done a lot of videoing. I've flown around the world, met a lot of people, and put them in the video and put them in the documentary. And this is why I wanted to make a film. So you can actually physically see these people, not just from books or reading the stories, but actually seeing these people in their daily life using urine therapy as their daily progress and talking about how it worked. Now, some of these testimonials you can see on my page. Obviously, I've got about 100 urine therapy blogs here on YouTube, so feel free to explore, learn about it, find other groups. There's so many Facebook groups out there that you can join and meet like-minded people that are using this therapy. Now, people criticize and say, oh, there's no scientific evidence. Well, there has been scientific evidence. There has been scientific tests, even though they're not under the gold standard. And I don't know how you would do that. Well, how do you tell people you're not drinking urine? They'd know. But at the end of the day, science is based on experiments, whether it's known or placebo or whatever. It's done on experimentation. So they test these people and they have a result at the end. So urine therapy has tens of thousands of people doing it throughout the world, and tens of thousands of people having great results and talking about it and sharing their experiences. That has to have some credibility. Some of the 10,000 people, if they did it and it didn't work, you'd certainly know about it. And if so, I'd still ask, what did they do? How much did they drink? What was their protocols? But anyway, so if you want to think about relieving your pain on rheumatoid arthritis or even arthritis, give it a go. Down the hatch, drink about a glass in the morning is always the best. It's your most potent. But if that's too much to start with, as when you start drinking urine, it could be quite gross. Do the afternoon when it's not as strong. Do a little bit here. Give it a go. Brave up. And then start to be aware of what's happening in your body and start to notice the changes and see if the pain disappears. It may take a day. It may take a week. But don't lose hope. It will go. These people swear by it. But hopefully I'll be able to get that on video with them and I'll talk in depth. If you have any questions, hey, feel free to write in the comments. If you've got any questions about rheumatoid arthritis or you want me to ask them questions, feel free. Let's start a blog and I'll start up a line of questions and see what we can have. Feel free to subscribe to the page. It's really important for you to be updated on what's happening, or it gives you an access to all the other videos online. Outside that, log on to Stan in Australia and watch the film. You can get a 33-day streaming pass so you can actually tune in to Urinate. For those international travelers and others, we are slowly working on other platforms. So I will be updating you on that. Join the Urinate Facebook page or the website. I will be blogging on all those and also in the urine therapy pages as well throughout Facebook. So don't lose hope. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Bless you all. Thanks so much, and we'll see you again. Bye.